fight. Protect yourself at all times, and gentlemen, you must obey my commands. Now, both your trunks are a little high, so I'm gonna let punches go on the very top of the bands, okay? Let's touch them up. Good luck, God bless. Thank you. Thank you, Michael.
Jarrell Miller, part of the proud lineage of Brooklyn heavyweights, Floyd Patterson, Mike Tyson, Riddick Bowe, Michael Moore. For a second there, the most accomplished Brooklyn fighter in the ring was in the other corner. Eddie Mustafa Muhammad, former light heavyweight champion of the world. He is in Dinu's corner.
Pull that bucket. Pull that bucket. Let's do it. Buck.
Glad you could be with us here. Brian Kenny, Sugar Ray Leonard, Sergio Mora, DAZN Wichita, and the main event underway. Jarrell Big Baby Miller in the flamboyant black trunks, Dinu in the more conservative black trunks. And Dinu at least presenting a height similarity, if not in weight.
You know, when Miller walked into the ring, he was so intimidating. He like Mike Tyson used to be.
He's got that down.
That thing, yeah, he just has that thing. We call it a thing.
I think that song, that ring entrance helped too. It was ominous.
He's got a good presence, and there's a calmness about him. He's gaining experience. If you're wondering where he fits into the heavyweight picture, I mentioned ESPN.com rankings has him at number 6, Ring Magazine at number 9. So he is climbing toward the Joshua and Wilder Championship League. Dillian White is there, Luis Ortiz, Povetkin off a very good challenge against Anthony Joshua as well, also in that top 10.
Dinu is doing the right thing with using that height and reach, that jab, that long jab. He has to keep that jab out there.
Able to follow up then, and some hooks as well. Nice right hand follows up, so good straightforward work by Dinu.
That's exactly what I was going to say, Ray. I think he's making a good showing of himself right now, halfway into the first round. He's moving, he's boxing, he's keeping Miller at the end of his jab. He looks relaxed.
And a man that tall, that big, as
Miller's presence wears you down. He doesn't have to even lean on you. Just the size alone.
Well,
advancing.
Miller's just trying to keep the pace going, and while working those shots.
Well, you have to, right, Ray? Because if you let this guy just jab the night away and keep his breath, you could lose a fight.
Exactly.
Dinu would love to have the air taken out of this fight, to stand there, jab just like that, 2-3 jabs, occasional right hand. He's touching the face constantly.
Look at the head movement of Miller.
Again, Dinu is not just feather dusting him, he's hitting him with a hook. Miller back in the ring, only 6 weeks removed from his last fight. Chris Mannix mentioned, coming right out of the ring, an easy win over Tomas Adamek, who's once an outstanding fighter. He said, hey, you want to get back in the ring? He said, you put me back in, but, fighting an unknown quantity here.
But do you see what's happening here? I mean, the only time that Dinu was getting hit is when it was close. It was close, but Dinu is using, as long as he uses that jab and stays on the outside, he kind of.
Here's why I said they were close, Brian. Judges like pressure, so just the presence of Miller coming forward, of course, and he's landed some devastating body shots that have been blocked, but yes,
Dinu looks to try to change the equation back to the way it was the first 2 rounds. I just think Sergio, he touched his face scoring shots so often, I don't think it was close. I could be wrong. Dinu, according to the CompuBox stats in round 2, certainly got the better of it there.
You ask me, yes, Dinu was effective in those first 2 rounds.
Good body shot by there, Miller. Miller landing that.
I want something else out. I mean, we talked about Miller's weight and everything.
Dinu tries to answer that.
Low.
Elimination.
That was low.
No knockdown. You okay? My time.
Referee called it. That was low.
Bill Clancy saw that
low,
immediately.
Right? Walk it off. Stay right there.
He's got 5 minutes. If
Girl, you got to
chooses.
keep him up. That was low. You got to keep it up, okay? Keep it up. On the band is fine, not below.
Now, if you're Dinu, how long do you take?
20, about a month.
Let me know when you're good.
So you're saying 4 minutes and 59 seconds.
No retaliation. Time in.
That's interesting. Bill, you ever hear that, Sergio? No retaliation. I know what you're going to try to do here.
I wouldn't take the fight. I wouldn't take the 5 minutes if I was Dinu. I would keep moving, keep boxing, keep doing what I was doing. Because if anyone's going to get tired, it's Miller.
And And even though that's an illegal shot, good work there by Dinu.
Bell's coming, stopping
that
the
takes
bell.
a little bit out of you. You get hit down low, needless to say.
Time,
It's
that's
worse than a body shot. Now, Dinu comes back in and now takes the initiative.
Miller just missed with a big left hook right there that would have put Dinu in trouble, but luckily it missed. The big baby getting closer and closer with those shots.
And I think, Sergio, not to disagree with you on every single issue, but I think as the fight wears on, we're going to see the energy drain faster from Dinu. I think. I mean, despite
Big Baby, by far, is the more experienced, all-around better fighter, but Dinu is making a good showing of himself here.
Well, Dinu is still moving around light-footed. But I tell you what, Miller needs.
He's got good, fluid hands. And now he
Good shot.
Down he goes!
I love that combination.
Beautiful combination.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Dinu
Good.
barely beats
Walk
the
over here.
count. First time he has been down
So you wanna go?
in his
You wanna
professional
continue?
career.
Look.
Miller with beautiful work there. Went to the body and put his man down. Can he finish it? Final 30 seconds, right hand. Down he goes.
2, 3,
Knocked down for the very
4,
first time.
5, 6,
It's a tough
7,
school class.
8, 9, 10.
He does not make it.
Yeah.
Impressive.
In a matter of seconds, Big Baby Miller takes the fight back. A good start by Dinu, but that's a top 10 heavyweight in action.
Now, this is a version of the Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson threw that combination to the body and up to the head.
Same hands, you're right.
Same hand.
Right hand to the body, come up the middle with the uppercut, and then he finished him off with a headshot. I was waiting for more body work. Good versatile attack by Big Baby Miller.
It was an explosive combination. Not only was it powerful, of course, but the speed caught Dinu off guard as well.
And the hook to finish him off.
And the fact that Dinu has never been knocked down, that was his test. Never let those hands go.
Crushing right hand. You're right, on the previous combination, I talked about the Brooklyn lineage. Maybe Big Baby was watching Tyson Trevor Berbick. Had it imprinted into his head.
A well-executed combination.
Well, Big Baby is from Bed-Stuy, so he did the notorious B.I.G. proud right there, because Big Man took care of business tonight.
Dinu, again, off to a very good start, winning rounds and boxing well, took everything he had, but that's his first professional loss, and that's what it's like when you step up to a guy who makes this his full-time job.
Very impressive by Miller. Impressive win.
Now the question is Eddie Hearn going to give him another fight in 42 days, considering he's knocking guys out like this?
Well, I'll tell you what, that wasn't overly stressful. He had to work. He had to work. He got tested, but not physically tested, right? Not physically, certainly not beat up. Just took some jabs.
He blew out through it.
45 seconds of round number 4. The winner by knockout victory. He's still undefeated. He is the NABA and NABO heavyweight champion, and he is number 2 ranked heavyweight contender in the world, the undefeated Jarrell Big Baby Miller.
You know, one of the questions asked here throughout the night in Wichita was the guy on the A side.